SARANDA, or the land of 700 hills, is a magnificent gift of nature and an ideal getaway for nature lovers. Situated in the West Singhbhum district of Jharkhand, SARANDA offers a golden treasure of picturesque tourist spots, full of exciting and colorful flora and fauna. Barely 100 kilometers from Jamshedpur and 170 kilometers from Ranchi, SARANDA is said to indicate 700 peaks. The natural splendor of the region against the azure blue skies, its exotic lotus-filled ponds and water bodies, surrounded by deep, forest-covered hills and hillocks, is a dream destination for tourists. To enjoy this captivating beauty of SARANDA, we have in store a 5-day itinerary for tourists wishing to visit this amazing bounty of nature. Starting our journey from Tatanagar or Jamshedpur, the forests of SARANDA can be reached by train. Here we are in the train beginning our first day's journey to Manoharpur, which is approximately 100 kilometers away from Jamshedpur, situated in the heart of SARANDA, that spreads across an area of approximately 800 square kilometers. From there, a quick drive of another few kilometers will bring us to rest houses and resorts which offer a comfortable accommodation with spacious bedrooms and a lounge. A bright and sunny morning is the ideal time to go trekking and explore the rich and diverse landscape that SARANDA has to offer. SARANDA's charm is enhanced by the Koel River that runs through it. This is the confluence of the Koel and Karo rivers. Interestingly, the different shades and color of the two rivers can be seen merging into one another. The Samij Ashram is situated about 10 kilometers from Manoharpur, at the confluence of North Koel and Karo rivers. It is a beautiful sight, and the special attraction of this ashram is at the time of Holi, when the ashram livens up with festivities and cultural programs like Ram Leela, Ras Leela, etc. Evening views through lush vegetation and rocky boulders is very tempting. Back at the resort, a delicious meal awaits you.
Bonfires are lit in the center of the dining space, which enhances the warmth and comfort of the diners. A moonlit night evokes an aura of mystery and romance.
Day 2 of the itinerary begins with a visit to Chiria.
Saranda is not only known for its wonderful forests, but is also famous for the ores and minerals embedded below its earth. The world-famous iron ores are found in this region. The crystal-clear waters of Durduri, a tributary of the Koel and Karo rivers, offers a panoramic view, its waters flowing rapidly along rocky terrains. The gushing waters crashing into the rocks below come cascading down, bordering the dense jungle of the hills on either side. It is an ideal picnic spot for the tourists.
Our next halt would be at Thalkobad, another wonderful site with its own distinctive charm in the heart of Saranda. Seen here is a panoramic view of the Toibo waterfall, cascading down over rocky edges and boulders. Saranda is like a natural cure, revitalizing both the mind and the body with its pure, unpolluted air. The solace of the virgin forests soothe us from the tensions of urban living. You can also find a great variety of butterflies in this area. On our return journey back to Manoharpur, we passed through quaint little villages with the people occupied with their own daily chores for subsistence. The potters, the bamboo carvers, the cockfighters, and so on. From Manoharpur, we now proceed towards the twin townships of Meghatoburu and Kiriburu. Situated at a pleasant height of 2,800 feet above sea level, the road towards this twin township is steep and is another lovely place in Saranda. Riding past green and yellow mustard fields provide ample opportunity to witness the vast tracts of Saranda.
This is the archway indicating the entrance to Kiriburu. There are comfortable rest houses built by the Steel Authority of India Limited. Privately run lodges and houses are available too. At Kiriburu, the spectacular sight of sunset can be seen from various places. One such point is the viewing point of the Sail Guest House. And as one watches the sun setting slowly beyond the hills, one is transformed to another world altogether. The Lake Gardens is a beautifully carved garden illuminated by Steel Authority of India. Seen here by night, the colorful lights of Kiriburu Township are reflected in the waters of Lake Garden. From this point, the town of Barbil in Orissa is visible at a distance below. Like Sunset Point, the Sunrise Point also provides a magnificent view of the sunrise while taking in the crisp, bracing air of early dawn. The statue of Birsa Munda is situated in the heart of Kiriburu Township. This township has been constructed and developed by SAIL.
From Meghatoburu and Kiriburu, you can visit the temple of Murga Mahadev at a distance of approximately 35 kilometers. This beautiful temple of Lord Shiva is known for the festivities during the month of Shravana. Surrounded by lush forests, a waterfall almost showers down, touching the temple precincts. After enjoying a good meal in the neighboring township of Noamundi, we proceed towards Goa. Famous for its natural beauty and its rich iron ore mines, Goa offers excellent accommodation for visitors.
Saranda is home to one of the densest sal forests in Asia. The majestic sal forests are, in places, so deep that even sunlight fails to penetrate through the canopy of trees. Saranda is also known for its herd of elephants and other forms of wildlife, along with various species of birds. The region is also a veritable treasure trove of different species of trees and plants, yielding useful medicinal and herbal products, interspersed with vast tracts of mustard fields.
The calm atmosphere and the rich and colorful array of flowers in all its natural splendor embalm and soothe the mind and the body. The riot of splendid colors and hues of the floral species change with the seasons. On day 4, we take a trip to Chaibasa, the traditional hub of cultural activities spreading in and around it. For instance, we have here the typical dance of the tribals of the region. This is the famous temple of the Mahadev Sal, situated near Goilkera, deep inside the forest. This beautiful temple of Lord Shiva is known for the festivities during the month of Shravana, when every year pilgrims from all over the country gather to worship and offer prayers to Lord Shiva. Every train stops at this place in the month of Shravana. Chaibasa has a number of good hotels and accommodation, offering a very comfortable stay. And finally, the last lap of the tour on the 5th day takes us to witness the cultural life of the people living in and around Saranda. What we see here is the Chow dance of Seraikella. You can also take a pleasant and interesting walk through the typical village market known as Hart. Nearby is the famous and ancient mandir, popularly known as the Kera Mandir. It attracts a lot of tourists, devotees and pilgrims during the month of April, when a huge mela livens up this entire place. We now proceed towards the most exciting spot of our journey, the Hirni Falls. Which is about 70 kilometers away from Ranchi, off the Ranchi-Chakradharpur highway. The Hirni Fall, seen here in its full glory, cascading down magnificently, spraying its waters around a wide radius amidst virgin settings covered with lush forests. This too is a wonderful picnic spot. Completing our tour of the forests of Saranda, our tour finally ends at Ranchi, from where we head back home.
The timeless legacy of the Saranda forests have witnessed the peaceful coexistence of man and nature, deeply rooted in harmony with one another. So, the culture and tradition of the tribal folk and villagers reflect upon their joyous activities, or women folk swaying gently in unison to the steady beat of drums. Clad in red-bordered white saris, they dance like the incessant waves of the sea. Their lifestyles and their oneness with nature surprises even the most knowledgeable researcher. Nature beckons you to this fantasy land, where the forests are green and deep, where the sky is an azure blue, where you can hear the sounds of silence among the hills and taste the elegance of nature in all its splendor. So why wait? Let your next holiday destination be the wild, haunting beauty of Saranda.